Belinda, everybody in New Orleans evacuated. They had one newsroom go to Alabama, they had one go to Jackson, they had one go to Baton Rouge. They all left town.
Boy, look at the car. The car just floated in the backyard. Just floated in the backyard. I don't know what my truck's doing right now. My truck is in front of it. It's probably floating down the street. Nope, it's still down there. Sunk. Rocky! Rocky! Rocky!
Basically, the storm came in, the water came from the mist to go back there, got up about 10 feet, 12 feet, you know, we had evacuated to the window up there. We swam from this house to that house and stayed here 4 days rescuing people. This was the kitchen, this was my living room. This was an office I had of an executive for a fast food company. It stopped my career in its path. I think I'm gonna fight it out in this little FEMA trailer that they got. I'm gonna put my sheetrock up, right, get the sheetrock on, and I'm gonna get my electricity. You know, we scared. I think as soon as a hurricane gets in the Gulf, if it's a tropical storm, they predicting 2 feet of water. Soon as something gets in the Gulf, we're gonna run. And if we get hit, I don't know the future of me and my family being here, you know, what we call home.
It's basically what you need to live on every day. It's just a little small and a little cramped. That's a little vanity. It's got the little cabinet here, your bathroom stuff, a little medicine cabinet. And this is the big, huge bathroom we have here. And this is our little bitty tub, but it works. It'll do, you know, nice shower, you know. The air conditioning works pretty good in this little place too. We use this little area right here. It's supposed to actually be bunk beds, but we use this area here for storage because there's 3 of us. This is our little dresses, how you like that? But it works, you know.
We were over by my brother-in-law's house right here. This is my sister and my brother-in-law's house. We noticed a whole bunch of debris and water coming from the levee section down that way. My son and I went to the corner, and when we seen it, we could see water coming towards our way, actually overturning cars.
Look at the truck in the back. It's floating. Look at the truck floating.
So we started running from there. My brother Johnny was over here with my brother-in-law, and I yelled to my brother, a wave's coming down the street.
Look, that's what we got. That's what we got. The cars, our vehicles, our houses, our whole livelihood. Everything's flooding out right here.
Well, when the water got to about right here, I told my son, we need to get into the attic. And he said, the attic? No way. He said, I'm going out that window right there. So Luke and I get out this window. He's on the roof. He pulls me out. I get on top of the roof.
Hey, you don't think you can swim over here? You think you can swim over here?
The wind's blowing so hard, it's blowing me back and forth. So I went on the other side, right?
He went on the other side to grab a rope with an anchor hook to it.
They had a boat there, and I got the rope with an anchor.
One of you hold the rope, the other pull to the boat. Then the other one hold the rope at the boat and pull the other one.
And then we had something to hold on to while the torrential winds and the hurricane passed through. So we sat on this part of the roof for, I'd say, almost 4 hours.
Rocky! Don't untie the boat! The boat's gonna go! Let go! Get in the boat with the life jacket on and swim over!
Now that he ain't here, let me tell you what really happened during the storm. He was running into the attic. And when he was halfway up the attic, and I'm looking at him like, what are you doing? We going out this window. The attic was nowhere. The water got all the way into the attic. We'd have died in there. Or we'd have been up to here like this, trying to survive like this. And as he was coming out, I seen his hand. I reached in with one hand. I pulled him out, threw him on the roof with one hand, pulled myself up. And I said, give me the rope. And I took that sucker and I'm swinging like that, and I threw it one shot. Boom, I got it. We ended up that afternoon when the storm calmed down, we ended up getting boats. We got jet skis. We started rescuing people and bringing them to Chalmette, the
shelter. So
And I thought he was nuts, him and my son.
you thought it was
I
nuts.
thought you were nuts. I evacuated early Sunday morning at 5 o'clock. And I was hoping, I said, okay, they're going to finish, you know, boarding up the house, preparing the house. And then I was hoping in the afternoon they would meet me in Florida. I pleaded, I begged, I cried to them that Sunday afternoon to leave and come and evacuate with me. And they wouldn't do it. They didn't listen, you know, dumb and dumber here.
All right, let me tell you about my son. He got married at 16. He became a father at 16 years old and 1 month.
I want to know about Rocky. I want to know where Rocky comes from. I want to know where your name from. Look, did your name come before the movie?
He went to school. He worked at 1 o'clock in the morning. I used to have to go bang on the door to get him up to go to school. But I made sure he finished school.
Mom's all Irish, Dad's all Italian. They wanted Sean, they wanted Dominic.
We helped him as much as we could, but he's a fighter. He's gone back to St. Bernard, and he's going to rebuild.
The lady said at the last minute, I need a name. My mama said, put Rocky, but spell it with the EY after Rocky Marciano. Because I think I got this move.
Oh, come on, show me the move. Come on, get
and I
the
hit
jam.
and fight,
Huh?
ping, 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 ping.
Come
You know, I boxed for a lot of years. So when you name Rocky, people pick on you because they say, I beat Rocky up. Hurricane Katrina came over this levee. This is where most of the wind and the water came over. Right here, you know, wind came in and just totally wiped this house out, you know, as you're seeing. And you still see debris and stuff. But you know, what gets me is, I'm gonna show you something. You think you've seen everything. Look at this. Here we are, a year later from Hurricane Katrina. We're in the hurricane season, and we have a huge 70-foot boat sitting in the middle of the street in somebody's yard. And we're in America. I've been paying taxes, I think, since I was 13 years old in this country, and I've been living here, and I never thought America could get like this.
Give him some slack. Give him some slack.
I wasn't scared really at all, and because I've really never experienced a big hurricane. You know, I was a child when Betsy hit. I was 2 years old.
Now you're using your head. With that.
This storm was supposed to go up the east coast of Florida. It wasn't even supposed to get into the Gulf of Mexico.
Right.
But what happened is it did come across Florida, and it then made the curve and headed back towards us.
Right.
But it was right in here. It went over what is called the loop current. And you heard of that. It's the warm water that comes out of the Caribbean and makes a loop right in here. And when it hit that warm water, it exploded to Category 5.
Seen it when it blew up. It was like a monster out there.
Can you take the rope and pull him to the boat? There you go. Good. Good.
Why weren't you scared?
Well, Bob, I was under the impression that if I was inside the levee protection system, that I was all right, that we wasn't going to get, you know, massive amounts of water. It was going to be the wind that we had to deal with. And being in St. Bernard, being in construction with my family, we knew we built our house strong. I didn't know it was going to just bust up what it did.
Rocky! Hey! Turn on the rope! Hey! Hold up!
You know, when that storm came ashore, it came ashore right around Empire Buras, right down here.
Okay.
It had an eye wall that was some 40 miles wide, and as it moved northward, it really never made the turn to the east. You needed it to make the turn to the east down here. Had it done this...
And all of the hurricanes seems like they do that.
This one didn't.
Oh, no, he's on fire.
Hey! Hold up! Oh! Tie on the rope!
So that surge of water came up to Mr. Go and headed right towards you. Plus, you had the water that was coming into Lake Bourne, and it just overwhelmed those levees.
It just nailed.
There was never in the history of southeast Louisiana storm surge this high.
Pull yourself! Luke! Pull him! Pull him, Luke! Pull him, Luke!
When did you finally get scared?
When I was on my roof. And I got my son in front of me on my roof. You know, it's one thing me being there, but when your child's in front of you, that brings it all. Then I knew I wasn't going nowhere because I wanted to make sure this little guy's 22 years old and he's bigger than me. You know, I became the protector, like I'm going to protect him, but he became the protector. He's going to help Dad.
Rocky! Like a whole fucking man. Pull him, Luke!
Yeah, he's so scared to get in the water, you know?
if Katrina-type storm comes this year, are you going to leave?
You know, Bob, I think what I'm going to do, I might strap myself to the big Parisburg Bridge, because everybody's got this theory about the Mystico coming up, and be like Captain Dan and say, you know what, you're not going to beat me, and video the Mystico so people believe me, and then the next hurricane, they'll all leave. You think I could be that warrior type?
Rocky, are you nuts?
Yeah.
Get in the back. Get in the back!
Help him get up.
Get in the back!
Why did he go to the front?
Yeah, this is the gate that closes the levee protection system. Going through this gate is now we're going into the levee protection system of St. Bernard. Here's where you were supposed to be safe at. Here's where we could take a Hurricane 3, a Hurricane 4. And you know, this is why some people decided to ride the storm out. Here we are again, you know, a year later, and this house is in the middle of the street. We got another house over here in the middle of this street, you know, and you can't even get through the street. You got to go around the street. And you can see it's deserted, and this is my neighborhood. This is where I grew up. I used to throw papers, and all my friends live here. I knew a guy live here, all my schoolmates and all. But you know what? That's all right. I'm determined to stay here and get this place back together. This is the thing that baffles me. Here we are, we're in America, and the Golden Arches a year later after Katrina is down. You know, you have McDonald's, the Golden Arch, you know, of fast food of America is all over the world, all over the country, international. But yet here we are in St. Bernard Parish, and look at it a year later. This is the thing right here that's got me. I cannot believe that McDonald's can't come back and just, you know, clean this up. We still got, you know, marsh, and we still got all of the equipment in here. Nobody's even gutted this thing. And this is America. This, again, I'll go back to it. You know, we can go and take over other countries, and we can send money here for this and send money here for that, and we can't come home and clean up our own parish, our own place where we live. I'm standing right here by one of the original cannons in the Battle of New Orleans. This is where the battle took place. Andrew Jackson fought the British off in 1814 right here. He was outmanned 3-1. So Jackson dug out a hole, and it was all full of swamp, and he dug out what they call an arpent. So he knew the British, as they would cross, they would be in mud and slop and swamp. And as he was coming by, they were popping them and getting their guns and popping them. And being 3-1, you didn't have good odds there that you were going to win the war when they had more than you. But his unique and his battlefield, the way you call it, his general ability of being a general, cut the arpent through that. Had British in the water this high, and we were just shooting them out right here, and we won the victory of the Battle of New Orleans that took place right here in 1812. So you see, if you say this is not history, you're crazy. You know, one thing that really makes me mad about this, I think about the people that always say, hey, why rebuild New Orleans or St. Bernard? Because we under the water level, under the levees and all of that. But you know what? Look at all the people who gave their lives right here at the Chalmette battlefield, the Battle of New Orleans, that saved the city. These people are buried right here. Yeah, we under sea level, but you know what? We have a parish of 67,000 people. And if they ain't gonna rebuild New Orleans, well, they ain't gonna rebuild St. Bernard. And I'm mad at that, because we should have St. Bernard Parish, New Orleans, and the surrounding areas rebuilt. That's crazy. These guys right here gave their lives for that. In 1999, I had a tragedy. I lost my oldest son. Still, we don't know what happened to Rocky. Rocky went off to a hockey game, and we got a bad call saying he went off of a bridge. And still to this day, nobody knows what happened. He was missing. And we fight that battle daily. It's a daily battle. But my core family has helped me get through it. I suffer with it every day.
And then Katrina comes and hits us, and I got my other son on the roof, so I was afraid for him.
Luke, swim to the boat. It's so high that we'll come back this way.
I was pondering on what I wanted to do with St. Bernard, and St. Bernard again is my hometown, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm not gonna leave it. My son's buried here. I'm gonna stay here with it. My other son works here. My wife works for the school board. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna stay right here in St. Bernard.
This whole neighborhood had $200,000, $300,000 houses in it. This was the rich part of the St. Bernard community. This is where, you know, we had the doctors, the lawyers, the dentists, and all of that. They built it all up. It was beautiful and all that. Now they can take their money. The rich is gonna take their money and they gone. They not doing nothing. They ain't for sale. This house, what they gonna do with this? They're gonna probably go move to Mississippi. Go move, you know, away from here. And the ironic thing is the hard-working blue-collar people that really loved it, that don't have as much money, want to just stick it out and rebuild St. Bernard and live here again. And they really want to do it just because it's their home and it's their life here. They don't want to move. They really just want to stay right here and live a happily everlasting life. This is the legendary Blackie Campo right here. This is the guy we're gonna see. And I know he's in here.
Hello.
I knew you was in here.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on? How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine.
How's the wife? There she is back over there.
There she is.
I got a hug her, you know that. You know that. Let me give you a hug, Miss Mabel. How you doing? What are we cooking here? We got some good food?
You know, this is our livelihood. This is our living. We've been living here all our lives. You know, I'm 88 years old, and I was born here, and I took my first breath here, and I want to take my last one. We always say it's God's country. You know what I mean? Because everybody that ever done any fishing in their life came here at one time or another. You know, they fished out of our place here.
When people talk about their livelihood and we interview them and we talk to them and they tell us this is it right here. This is where they come. It's like they live on the water.
Yeah.
And once you have that in your blood, it's hard to get out. I don't think you can.
You don't get it out.
You don't get it out. No.
But you're not going anywhere. This is your property.
Oh, I'm not leaving here.
No way.
No.
I keep hearing this home. I don't want to leave home. And it's like me. I've been born and raised up there in Araby, Chalmette, all down here. I don't want to go nowhere.
No, but you got the accent. Where you gonna go? We're cute. I'm willing to stay there, and if anything happens, another storm, well, we just go with the plan B. You know?
I'm born and raised right here. I love this place. I know it like the back of my hand. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna stay here as long as I can till I get old, and hopefully, you know, we can fix it up and get it back. But we got to really put a move on it. I'm contemplating on getting a group of people. It's this thing I've been thinking about most, like, you know, men of St. Bernard or people of St. Bernard, and going to the governor, going to the president maybe, and saying, you know what, we down here, you could not send us money.
Can I go with you?
You gonna join the boat?
I wanna go,
You gonna join the boat? What do you think about that
We'll
idea?
take the canoe.
We need to.
We need to, huh?
You need to go. You need to tell people
It's
that
like
we're not giving up. So
like
no matter what you do to us, we're not giving up.
That's right.
I think
You
it's a
see,
good idea.
that's the spirit that we all want to say. That's definitely the spirit.
Rocky.
All right, Susie, it's been my pleasure.
Rocky's not the only one with kind of crazy little ideas. I've always thought it'd be one of those things we should take a FEMA trailer, roll it up right onto the National Mall, and drop it there. And that trailer stays there until the last FEMA trailer is out of Louisiana, out of Mississippi, out of Texas, out of Iowa, every place that's ever been flooded, that they said, here's a FEMA trailer, you can stay in that till all this as well. I got a feeling the moment that rascal sits there and we tell everybody it's not moving until we're done, we're going to get a lot more attention, a lot more help pretty quickly.
Yeah, Craig? Hey, man, how you doing?
Good.
How you been, man?
Doing all right.
I've been doing good. How about yourself?
Good to see you.
I want to take my FEMA trailer,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to hook it up to my truck,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to go to Washington, D.C.
No kidding.
And I want to have dinner with the president.
In your FEMA trailer?
And my FEMA trailer. What do you think about that?
That's awesome, Rock.
And what I want to do is, first of all, thank him.
Uh-huh.
Thank him for that trailer. Because if I wouldn't have that, I might be sleeping under Chalmette bleachers right now, you know. But then tell him, you know what, there's still a lot of work to be done.
Here we're out the back window again, just looking around. I don't know if I can clean it in here. I can see it a little better. Look at all the houses. All the houses just gone. There's a floating barn back there. Can y'all see that barn? Yeah, it's floating. You take that trip. Everybody ought to go buy my Home Depot barn. They don't think.
Now, Mike, we coming up over the Industrial Canal Bridge from New Orleans, and we're going into the lower 9th Ward, which borders St. Bernard, correct?
Correct. I do a lot of tours for people, and something that always happens is I'm driving them over here. They're on their cell phones. They're on their Blackberries. They're doing their business. They're in this corporate business mode.
Yeah, corporate running America while they're in the backseat of your car.
Yeah, it's like, and they're still disconnected from what's really happened here. So we come up over the bridge, and we start coming down the bridge, and I literally have to tell them to be quiet and be aware of what they're coming into, you know?
Right, you start showing them all the
and I say, and then we come right here, and I say, look it, and then they go dead quiet.
You know, I'm sitting on the porch of residents that lived here in the lower 9th Ward of New Orleans, and I'm just baffled again. You know, it's a year later. I see a bicycle and a sofa, and I'm just wondering where these people are, where they at. Are they, you know, Texas, Tennessee, wherever. Then just right across the streets, old Mr. Herbert over there, 83 years old, really going good. Got his spirit, his courage, he's got hope, and he's got his dedication, and that's what we need.
This here was my living room.
Right? This your living room?
This was all plaster now, hardwood floors.
Okay.
Decorations around the halls. Decorations all in the corners.
Beautiful.
I added 3 rooms and a carport onto this house in 1963.
Okay.
And Betsy came and got me in 65.
And that was the day.
And now it's Katrina. I saw this house. I was in Madison, Wisconsin, and I saw this house on TV. That's when I decided to come back home. I saw the whole block. And I said, damn, everything is blown away, but my house is still standing. I got to go back.
Now, let me ask you a question. How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
83.
You're 83 years old. You know, I'm 41.
Sure enough.
You can be my granddad. You
Yeah,
can be my granddaddy.
I know I could. My
And
oldest
he
boy.
built this place in 50, rebuilt it back, and he's in here
In
now.
65. When Betsy hit, I rebuilt it, and I'm rebuilding it again.
This is an average 9th Ward house in New Orleans right here. It's a double. The residents left. You could see this, you know, haven't been done nothing to it. But what's got me fascinated is look right here. They live right next to the Fats. Fats Domino himself, the legend, rode out the storm, and he had to be rescued 5 days after that. I used to ride my bike down this area and pass in front of his house, and I was always amazed by, here we got a star here. This guy didn't go to Beverly Hills. He ain't living large. He's living right here in New Orleans in the lower 9th Ward. This is his people. The thing's got me sad, no bulldozing. Where's Fats at now? I know they had to take him and evacuate him. But the living legend, Fats Domino, who we all proud of, I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. It's Fats Domino. Are they coming back?
Yes, they are coming back.
People are coming back.
People are coming back. They're kind of like, they're in tears.
Right.
To what they come and see, but they are coming back.
I know.
And we also have a place here for them to live, for those who don't have houses anymore. I'm not good with words. And I always tell them I'm not good with words, but I always put my words into something, which is a song, and I give it to them because it was a storm, and it goes like this. When the storm of life rages, stand by me. When the storm of life rages, stand by me. When the world is tossing me like a ship on the sea. Thou who rulest winds and waters, please, Sir Jesus, stand by me. I give that to them.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I need help. That's what I need.
All right.
Now, you know FEMA's is going to bust my chops when I tell them I'm taking my trailer.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd tell them, Rock.
Just take it, huh? How
Hook it
can
up
you
and
help?
hit the
What do
road.
you think about that?
Here's what I'm going to tell you.
Give me your opinion.
Because you know we've been battling the trailer issues for 9 months.
I know.
All right. Hook it up. As you go on the road, you start making noise.
We're going to go see if we can get to President Junior Rodriguez of St. Bernard living in a FEMA trailer. It's amazing. All of the people of St. Bernard Parish, your council people, your secretaries, they all still living in FEMA trailers a year after. How you doing, man? Is he here?
He'll be out in a minute.
Okay. Is he free yet? What's that? I just want to chat with him a little bit, you know? This is where Parish President Junior sits in the evening. I had conversations with him right here in his chair. So I'm going to sit here and wait for him. They said he'll be out in a minute. I just went over to Junior, and he's kind of tied up. I don't know if they got a meeting or anything going on in
All
there.
right.
Is there any way you can...
I'll make a call. I mean, I know he's been out of town.
Right.
So he's probably catching up on a lot of...
I want to let him know what's going on, you know, let him hear from the horse's mouth, so to speak, instead of reading
I
it.
can't see why he would not endorse this. I think he'd be interested.
And, you know, he told me to come see him this week.
Okay.
But, you know, I didn't know he just got back from Washington and stuff like that.
Yeah, things happen around here every day so
I
fast.
know.
So he's probably got 4 days of stuff that he's trying to
catch up
root
on
through.
in one, right. So,
But I'll try to find out what I can do to get you guys
see if you can
in.
muscle us in there a little bit and
Okay.
tell him it's only going to take about 5 minutes of his time.
All right, I got your number. I'll call you as soon as I hear something.
You got it.
All right?
All right.
All right, Rock. See you later.
Hey, come here, y'all. Hurry up. Come see this real quick. Look at the dog.
On top
There's
of
an
the
Alaskan Husky on top of the roof. Come see this dog, how small he is. He's a survivor. He's like a Vacccarella.
Well, life's been like an everyday rebuilding process. Every day I wake up and it's what I'm rebuilding today. You know, is it the house? Is it the neighborhood? Is it a friend's house? Is it replacing things? You gotta realize we lost everything. And one of the things I wanted to do is go to the governor. You know, that's my first step, is go to the governor.
I'll be happy to set you up with an appointment. I asked the governor to meet with you. You know, the session's over.
Right.
I would ask the governor personally to meet with you
And
as a
then
personal favor.
ultimately, I like to meet with the president. I mean, he's been all around, but he's never been to St. Bernard Parish.
Now, meeting with the president is something that I would not have the power to commit to, but you write your letter to the president of what you're asking him to do, and I will make a commitment that that letter will get in the president's hands, and I can make sure that that's done for you, and then you see what the response is from there.
I gotcha.
That's something I'd be happy and honored to help you with.
Dear Mr. President, my name is Rockey Vacccarella. I live in St. Bernard in South Louisiana. I'm writing this letter to thank you for the trailer that was provided for my family and I. I want to bring a trailer to the White House and have dinner with you. Mr. President, will you have dinner with me? I have a positive message from the people of the region. Mr. President, would you please have dinner with me in my trailer? I plan on leaving August 18th. I would love to have dinner with you on August 22nd. Please, Mr. President, I'm just a small man bringing a large positive message from the people of the Gulf Coast. Thank you, Rockey Vacccarella. And I'm getting ready to go mail this to the President of the United States. Here's my letter, my stamps. Let me fold this up right nice and neat. Get it in here. By the way, I just want to let you know that this is the first time I am writing a letter to the President. So hopefully I'm successful in the first one. I think I will be. He's been concerned about the area and all, so I'm bringing some good news on. Got our patriotic stamp right here. And nowadays, again, you don't have to let these to time is gone. This is it right here. Here's where we're going.
I actually have some goosebumps right now mailing it. I hope this mailbox works. I see they did this. And this is the thing, you know, you ever get butterflies before you do something? Well, I got little butterflies right here. I'm gonna kiss the letter. I hope it goes all the way to the president's hand. We need it to. And here goes everything. Zoom and zoom. My God in heaven, help me out and get it to the President of the United States. We're on the road now. Thank you.
Governor's office.
Yes, Chris Frank, please.
They actually are all out right now, but they should be back within 15 minutes or so.
I called there like 5 minutes ago. Chris Frank called me back. We were kind of playing phone tag. I appreciate that. Yes, ma'am. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. You tell Senator Basso I appreciate it. Thanks a bunch. Bye-bye. That was Senator Basso's office on the phone. We requested a meeting with him to give him our mission and get his support behind us and stuff. And they're gonna get back with me and see. He's out now, out of the state, on business. You know, being a senator, you got a lot of things going, as well as being a parish president as Junior Rodriguez. Dave, I'm taking the FEMA trailer, I'm hooking up to a truck, and we're going to Washington, yeah?
Yeah.
We're going to tell the president and tell him all about living in the FEMA trailer. We're going to have dinner with the president.
I'm ready.
You going to be in our caravan to go?
Oh, yeah.
09740 is not available. To page this person, press 5 now. He is actually not in the office right now. Can I grab the message?
Oh, he's expecting me to call him. I just got off the phone. He just called 5 minutes ago.
The wireless customer you are trying to reach in the Alltel network is unavailable at this time.
In a city named New Orleans, for the city will begin to shine when the music's playing. The people will be saying, when we come home, we'll pass a good time. Oh, New Orleans, oh, New Orleans, for your people are in exile. They may be gone now, but we'll be returning. It's just gonna take a little while.
Oh, I'd rather die here than live anywhere else.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
New
how I
Orleans,
feel. Where are we gonna go?
Where are we gonna go? Untransplantable.
This is what we do. I don't know how you do it in St. Bernard.
No.
This is how we do it here.
And you're from Belgium. So how you like New Orleans?
Great, we're here to spend money because New Orleans is back.
How much water you got?
5 feet.
5 feet.
Luckily, we were on the second floor.
And then you got rescued?
No.
How you got out?
Well, we siphoned some gas, we hot wired the car, and we made it to bed.
Ah, you sound like somebody else I know. And what does the shirt mean, Ainsley? Tell us that.
It means I'm not quite dead yet, right
Okay.
here. So this means don't enter, no entry.
No entry.
This means Tennessee Fire, 159. Those are the people come check the house out. And this is the date.
I can't live anywhere else in the States, because everywhere else in the States is the States. This isn't the States.
Yeah, they can't kill us. They can't kill us. We like bad grass, huh? You know what I mean? We just keep coming and coming and coming and coming.
We're not going nowhere. That's the whole point.
Nowhere.
You know, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, why rebuild New Orleans?" Well, why rebuild anything else? You know?
That's right.
Yeah.
If there's a volcano, why rebuild that area?
Earthquakes.
Earthquake. Why we right
You
there?
know,
Right.
so New Orleans is a mecca to the world. That's what we are, you know,
We are.
and not just in food and music, but also in culture, in arts, in everything. And without the people of New Orleans, the diversity of people.
That's right. The
Because
Italians, the blacks, the
everybody,
French,
the
everybody.
Irish, everybody.
Everybody.
You know, without those people, New Orleans would not be what
That's
New
right.
Orleans is.
That's
so,
right.
you know, it's very important that we keep people here and keep people, families going,
That's
and keep
right.
everything alive. And stuff like this, what's coming down the
What's
street.
coming down,
the
second
music,
line.
you know?
I
a
mean-
second line. Sharp. Oh, yeah.
Go, go, go.
Every single body went through something.
That's right.
But the whole thing about it is that New Orleans has this pull, this drawing on your heart.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you can be somewhere else and love it and appreciate it,
Right.
but you always come back home.
I do.
No matter how long it takes you, you will come back home.
I've been here all my life, walking through this street, walking through the shops. This is what brings tourists down here to New Orleans. This is what brings America here. What do you think about New Orleans? You think it's coming back?
We're hoping.
We hope. We hope. I think we there now. We getting there. Is it really true that you gave up all your worldly possessions to come down here?
What I'm looking for is 1 million people to roll in here, give a week of their time,
Okay.
clean up, not only here, the whole Gulf Coast, take
Right.
whatever they can, spend money so the economy comes back up, clean it up, and then take off.
So you sold your
Everything.
phone, you sold
Everything.
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 You can see right here I got my AAA thing, so we map AAA out real quick. And then we got our map right here. I mean, we going for it, baby. At the 18th, we pulling out and slide. You're gonna slide over a little bit. We pulling out of here, New Orleans, and we got it mapped out all the way until Washington, D.C. Here we are.
And I said something, I don't know, it wasn't offensive or anything. I said, you know, what happened? Did somebody, pass gas? Anyway, one of the guys started laughing. And I asked for my receipt. They gave me my receipt. Then as I'm leaving, they're looking at me as if, I don't know, maybe I'm some kind of terrorist or something like that. It's really, they're like, I don't know, like very touchy.
Yeah, cut it off. Excuse me, cut it off.
Sure.
FEMA, Robert Gillen.
Hey, Mr. Robert, how you doing? Rockey Vacccarella.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Listen, I went to the FEMA tent down here in St. Bernard.
Yes, sir.
And they kind of shut me at the door. I went to, try to do the right thing, go through the right channels about, taking a trailer up to Washington. They all happy about what we're doing, They happy. They think it's a positive thing for the state, positive thing for St. Bernard Parish. And I was calling you to see if is there any way you can help us out in this journey?
It's not a decision that I can make. That's the type of decision. I turned it over to Public Information Office. I understand that it's a potentially good thing for the agency, but it's not the kind of decision that I can make. You've got to look at these things at both sides. The way we get beat up down here, we'll get two pictures on the cover of the Times-Picayune.
Right.
There'll be a picture of you and the president inside a travel trailer in Washington. And the next picture is somebody living in their car because they don't have a travel trailer here in New Orleans.
Unfortunately, we have various federal safety and legal requirements regarding the travel trailers. We can't give permission to have them towed, and we also go to great lengths to discourage trailer occupants from moving them. This is Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
You're a hard man to get in touch with.
Let me guess. Rocky.
Rockey Vacccarella.
Hey, Rocky, and I hate to do this. I got General Hunt Downer on the other line.
Okay.
I'm up to my behind at Alligators. I'm talking to him about an August 1st event. Give me your number. And it's Rocky with an EY, right?
You got that right.
All right.
Mama would get mad if you left it out.
All right.
504
Uh-huh.
259
Uh-huh.
5976.
All right, it's going to be tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What time you think, Chris? So I'll be prepared. Hello, Chris? Okay, I lost him. Chris must be busy. So he's gonna call me back tomorrow, and we'll get it going from there. I want everybody to listen to this and be with me on this. I want to take my FEMA trailer. My FEMA trailer, I want to hook it up to a truck, and I want to drive all the way to the White House. I want to go to the White House, and I want to meet the president. What you think about that?
That's a good idea, and a lot of people have come.
Very good idea.
Who would sign up for that right now to help?
There's one right
You would
over
sign
there.
up right there.
This
You think I'm kidding you, Craig? Look at here. We drew up our schedule. We leave in Friday the 18th. This is
real stuff, right?
This is our day one.
So you're not just talking out your butt here.
No, we are going there. We are going there. The other day I was in a ballroom, Backdraft in Metairie, and they had the whole ballroom was in there cutting up and all that. I knocked on my glass. I got their attention, and I basically told them what we're gonna do, when we taking off, and where we going. The whole bar wants to go. They
No
all
kidding.
said we caravanning out there.
You kidding me?
No, because they want to get this message to the president that we still need help. All right. All right. Well, I'm right by Chalmette High School. I'll be over there in 5 minutes. Thanks a lot. Bye. All right. He said the parish president will see us right now, so we're going to go right back over there and get to the parish president. So let's roll. I got an idea. I don't want your help. I want to take my FEMA trailer to Washington, D.C. I want to park the FEMA trailer there. I got an agenda already. Look, I got an agenda. I want to take off Friday the 18th with a FEMA trailer. I want to go all the way to Washington. I want to make this kind of positive. I want to thank him, first of all. At least we got a roof over our head for a little while.
Yeah.
So I do want to thank him for that. But I want to tell him, I want to bring one of our world famous chefs out there. I even thought about bringing maybe Rocky Tomasio.
There you go.
Eat some Rocky and Carlos with the president in a FEMA trailer. I want the president to use my bathroom.
Yeah.
Like we do. I got it all mapped out of where we're gonna go, where we're gonna stop, what day.
Tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna give you.
How can you help me? Tell me that.
I'm gonna give you a key to the parish and let you bring it up to him.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a key
You the
to
man.
the parish of St. Bernard Parish, and
when I get there,
you get there. You just tell him that you represent St. Bernard Parish,
and our president Junior Rodriguez gave me this key. I'm gonna tell him you gave me this key,
and you present it.
And present it to him. She don't know yet that we're taking a FEMA trailer to Washington, but we're gonna tell her now. Where you at, baby? Come on out here for a second. She's coming out here for a second. How you look? I want to show you something. I want to show you this. This is what I got today. Look how pretty this is.
Wow.
This is from Junior Rodriguez. This is the key to the parish, and this is like a doubloon that he gave us. Now you know what this key's for?
We can go anywhere we want now.
No, what's this key
This
for?
key
This
is to
beautiful.
bring to President Bush, because we're taking our FEMA trailer.
Not my trailer, no way.
We are taking it. We're taking the FEMA trailer to Washington, and we're gonna have dinner with the president.
Let's do it.
And we're gonna ask him about the Million Man thing and the cleanup and all of that. So what do you think? How you get this thing off the blocks? I mean,
You're not taking my
We gotta
house.
crank it down.
your
from
house
right
is
there.
gone.
This is my house. You better go find one someplace
Her house
else.
is going. It's going to Washington. Look, we mapped it out. We're leaving on the 18th.
News Channel 6 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. A trailer is heading from St. Bernard Parish to Washington, all the way to the White House, all to make a point. A local man who rode out the storm is personally taking his story and his message to the president himself.
This is Fox 8, your weather authority. News at 9.
Cook him a good old-fashioned Cajun cuisine. We're gonna give him some Mardi Gras music and stuff and let him know that there's people down here that love it and don't want to leave it. We got people literally every day waking up, getting out of their trailer, and the work is not being done like I think it should be done. And this is America. This is not no third world country. This is where we live. This is our country.
The trip will start in Chalmette and head across the Gulf Coast into Atlanta, through South and North Carolina, up to Richmond, Virginia, before arriving in D.C.
Hey, Steve and Twyla. I talked to Bobby. Definitely 100% use the trailer. Definitely not a problem. Yours to use. Goodbye.
I think it's a crap the president doesn't show up. It's going to be a major loss. That's right.
I'm the motorcycle escort for the caravan. I'll be leading them into the great outdoors, finding our way to Washington, D.C.
We're having a little party and going to Washington. Channel 4 just showed up and did an interview with me. Lucy, I don't know, I can't. Lucy, man, I can't even say. It's like Vacccarella.
I told people I was coming out for this thing. They're like, what's a FEMA trailer? Swear to God, people have no idea what a FEMA trailer is in LA. Right. Seriously, they have no idea what's going on down here.
Right.
No clue.
No clue.
You know, you're always in deep trouble when you're listening to my ideas. Right?
Well, you better leave that.
Anybody can get to the president, believe me, it'll be the rock.
He can do it. He can do it.
I think it's crazy. It could work out, though. It'd be fun if he gets to meet with the president.
Yeah, it's Friday the 18th. It's showdown.
Katrina, Katrina, you got us messing with FEMA. Katrina, Katrina, what did you do? Katrina, Katrina, you got us messing with FEMA.
You are the savior of this area.
Not incredible.
How many cities along the way to Washington, and how long will it take you? Try not to move, okay?
This is home.
This
Bay
is
St.
home.
Louis is home.
And right now,
and it
you're
always
in
will
this,
be.
in this trailer. You're the man of the town, and you're in this trailer.
And
what do you think about that? Do you say? Do you feel like you belittled a little bit?
No,
or belowed?
no
way.
I feel
huh?
fortunate. We're
Right.
very fortunate
that you got a roof.
First of all, that we're here.
Right.
That me and my
Physically,
family,
living.
we're here physically, and that we have the opportunity to rebuild. And it's a nice trailer. We ended up having to go buy it instead of the FEMA deal.
FEMA.
But whatever they say, a trailer is a trailer is a trailer.
They're going to have a story about you guys on the Channel 4 News. My guess is you're somewhere between Mobile and Montgomery. You're golden, man. Keep it going. You can do it, Rocky. You can do it, Rocky.
Katrina, Katrina, you got us messing with FEMA. Oh, Katrina, Katrina, what did you do?
We are in small-time Alabamaville with our flashers on, so you know it's important. And they got a big welcoming for us in Brundridge, which is the bustling suburb of Troy, Alabama.
You know, you sound just like a Cajun.
Man, I'm a Cajun. You know what I am? I'm an Italian Cajun.
Oh, that's the best kind.
That's the best kind. I'm a Sicilian Italian Cajun. How about a hug?
Yeah.
All right. How about I'm gonna pick you up? You know I got a granddaughter your age.
On behalf of all the people in Brundage, I'd like to present you this key. Fine City, for you taking the effort to come by here and visit with us.
All right.
Explain what all you've been doing. Appreciate it.
And you know what? I'm going to give that to the President of the United States.
I gotta call you. Huh? Dude, it's the national news. It's national. NBC, the Peacock channel.
Dude, the Peacock. Don't worry about
The
Channel 6.
Peacock, it's the
all over the
Peacock.
country.
You know what? It happened. We ain't pointing fingers at nobody. But you know what? We want the recovery period to speed up. I mean, we have families literally living in a trailer like that with 5 and 6 people.
And what was your point of bringing the actual FEMA trailer?
Well, I want President Bush to eat in a FEMA trailer, have a dinner with me in that trailer.
I think Rockey has an incredible story to tell, and I think it's something that America needs to hear. A first-hand account is something that we don't get very often, and to be able to see it and hear it from someone like Rockey, it's just incredible, and I think that his mission will touch many, and I hope that a lot of people will listen to what he's got to say.
When the storm finally calmed down and passed us a little bit, we swam to my boat, put our life jackets on, swam to my basketball goal that's 12 feet high, and the tip was just showing. Then swam to their garage, and then swam to their 2-story.
A lot of pit stops, a lot of going here and there, a little bit of arguing, a lot of donuts, a lot of missed turns. Hey, we're playing it by ear, man. It's a great trip. It's getting more exciting by the moment.
We're making headway, though, there's no doubt.
It's just been phenomenal, the response that we got from leaving St. Bernard Parish and going through the Gulf Coast and the devastation area. They need an ambassador type person to send the message to the American people and President Bush that, you know what, thanks a lot for everything you've done, but the job's not over yet.
I've heard stories from friends who have family living in FEMA trailers that say it's really bad. And I hate to see it that way. I get all teary.
Hi, this is Linda Stacer from CNN. I'm trying to reach someone about the FEMA trailer that's going cross country to Washington. I'm trying to find out when exactly it will be in Atlanta.
CNN today, Today's Show tomorrow, and who knows what else is down the road.
We got the president calling us. We got news crews out here. It's getting, you know what? It's building. It's like the rocket and the launching pad. This thing's getting ready to take off right now.
This is CNN. CNN's live, getting ready. Rocky's getting ready to go on in about 5 minutes.
Count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're right. And casino instead of casino.
Minute away.
We are the strongest nation in this world, so why can't we come down here and clean it up and put us back on our feet?
I'd like to think that he'd get in there and have some dinner. At least, you know, the president might have a chance to come and shake his hand on TV and have a spoonful of gumbo or something.
I'm an American. I've been paying taxes all my life since I was 12 years old as a paper boy, and I think I deserve, as an American, to have dinner with the president and meet with him.
I think the president should have dinner with him. Whether he will or not, that remains to be seen.
Dude, we're hitting that tee shot.
Just show up.
What's he gonna do? Put us in the security Augusta National
We're going to
jail?
golf jail. We're going to golf jail.
Oh my God, we're going to golf jail.
You know, we actually have a top chef from Louisiana, and he's going to prepare us a meal tonight. Because this is the high point of our day, is coming to Augusta and be able to do something. Is there any way we could, we want to prepare a meal? Is there any way if you could get us just somewhere where we can tee off, that we could possibly invite you to dinner? And maybe two mulligans would be great.
The #1 golf course in America. They know you're coming. They know you're coming. Okay, we got to get a golf club, brother, in a hurry.
Did he say why he doesn't have a golf course?
Do me a favor, Milo, run in there. Do they sell a golf club in there?
Huh?
A golf club, like a driver. One club.
Over there, man.
Where?
The Masters.
Yeah, but I can't go get a club there.
Yeah, you can.
Dude, we're teeing off in like 5 minutes. Excuse me, where can I get a golf club?
A golf club?
I need a club, like a driver, wood. You know what a wood is? A driver? A golf club. No?
Golf club. No.
Golf, like 4?
No, I don't know.
No?
What
Okay. This is Augusta, the Masters. I can't even find a golf club.
Yeah, I mean, I keep my clubs.
You think the grocery store sells golf clubs?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Hello, we're here.
We're home.
Sorry about that.
Was that someone's house?
Hustle, brother. The sun's going down. Don't stop the cap.
I haven't.
Okay, when you turn on Berkman, you'll see gate 6. Go.
I can't hit one in that direction?
No, sir. You can't hit it anywhere.
Anywhere.
I'm sorry. I really am.
And this is for the Gulf Coast people that lost everything, but they're closing their bag.
I understand, and I apologize. But, no, sir.
Is there any way that you know that we can hit a ball?
Huh? Not here. Have you tried to get the country club?
Yeah, but it's kind of late.
How
I
far
mean,
is
I
that
don't even
from
know
here?
where it is.
There's a golf course right behind you.
How do we get there? What do you want to do? Is that good enough?
How we get there? That's fine.
Let's go hit one.
When he hits his ball, easy.
I don't know, there's a big shindig here tonight. Just get me to the
party.
golf course.
Oh my God.
This first ball is for the greatest player in the world so far, Tiger Woods. And we're going to hit this one for Tiger Woods. The second one is for the people for the Gulf Coast, that we have a fine recovery. And God be with us. A little bit better. And this is the last one.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Yes.
And that's it.
Are you a member out here, sir?
No, sir. We
Sir,
were at
are
Augusta
you-
National, and they told us, you know, they gave us a couple of balls.
Are you a member out here?
I'm with him.
Okay, I'm going to have to ask all of you to leave.
Arrest him.
We can't. Well, we.
No, we're a private membership. We're a private club.
My name is DJ Nordquist. I'm calling you from the office of Don Powell, the Federal Coordinator for Gulf Coast Rebuilding, and just wanted to talk to you about the invitation to have dinner with Rocky in his trailer. And I know that you've also invited the president. Unfortunately, he can't make it, but Chairman Powell would be delighted to have dinner with Rocky.
Nearly a year after Hurricane Katrina, one survivor is hitting the road, literally. Rockey Vacccarella is towing a FEMA trailer straight to the White House to personally thank President Bush and invite him to a home-cooked Cajun meal. Steve Scaffidi is a filmmaker who's documenting Rocky's journey to Washington, D.C., and this morning we meet both men on the road in Columbia, South Carolina. Rocky and Steve, good morning to both of you. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
Hey, thanks for having us.
So if, in fact, you get to meet with the president, which does not look likely at this point, what would you tell him? What do you want to say?
Well, I don't know if it's not likely. You know, we had some calls and stuff. What I want to do, first of all, is thank him for giving us a roof over our head and a roof over many, many people's head. But let him know that the job is not nearly complete.
Rocky, we are delighted to have you here. We have been following everything in Louisiana and St. Bernard's Parish and New Orleans, and I want to present to you the key to the city of Columbia.
Okay.
Not just for you, but for everyone who's suffered through Katrina. We're behind you 100%.
I need to use the restaurant. I'm going to get this gentleman here to help me. He's got a gun. Maybe he could help me use the restaurant.
Hi, Steve. It's Hannah over at the Today Show. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. You guys were great. They loved you.
Hey, man, I saw you on the Today Show this morning. You and Rocky both look kind of frazzled, my buddy. You look tired.
I just saw you on the Today Show, baby. I'm so proud of you.
Spell Greensboro for me. No, wait, I'm asking my crew. G-R-E-E. S.
N-S.
N-S. Okay, G-R-E-N-S.
B-O-R-O.
B-R-O.
No, B-O-R-O.
B-O-R-O. You know, we from the South. Yeah, Greensboro, you got it.
Hey, is that your boy, Rockey Vacccarella or Vacccarella? Is that the guy you're following in D.C.? If so, you're getting a lot of press, bud.
Gonna do an ancho barbecue, sweet ancho barbecue, with a little pecan walnut citrus crust. Nice salad. I made some homemade honey mustard. I couldn't get you soft shell crabs because I didn't think we could keep them. No one would commit to how I was gonna store all this food.
She's putting us on hold right now, and she's transferring us to the control room. And this is CNN, and they're gonna have it on TV, and they're gonna have a picture.
You know what? He can. That's what I'm saying. When we serving Creole shrimp and some good old Cajun food and Cajun rice and red fish, I mean, how can he turn it down?
I think that you actually just step over just a little bit so I
You want me
can
to
get
look
the
at the
trailer.
camera or you?
Me.
Well, we got some angels on top of that trailer, and I lost a son who was 19. He passed away. And my brother-in-law and a lot of people, he had a dream that my son was on the trailer, and he said, let's go. They gave us keys to their city to give to the president. And we got so much help from outside the state, it's phenomenal. And inside our state, we couldn't even get to our own mayor. That was the only disappointment that I had.
We were planning on the chairman having dinner with him in the trailer.
Oh, okay. Is there, I mean, is this something where we could, if he could come along, with President Bush, or?
No, the president's not coming.
Oh.
The chairman is coming in the president's place.
Okay. Well,
that was the message that I relayed on Friday, and I believe the White House also relayed that message.
Can I just pass it over to Rocky, and we can just see if we can work that time out and everything, and work this out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get in there, Rocky. Rocky, go for it, baby. Come on, Rocky.
Hopefully we can pull this thing off, and hopefully the president will come in and just give us 15 minutes of his time.
Yep. Well,
and you know what? I think it'd be great that the president of the United States actually eats at a table in a FEMA trailer.
Yeah.
I think the world would love it.
Yeah, well, like I said, I will let the White House, I will relay the message. I can't promise anything because I don't want
I
the White
know
House
you
to
can't
go
promise,
and
no, we can't promise nothing in the world, but you know what? We sure in hell can try.
Yep, I will try. You have my word. I will try my best.
I got your word, and you know what? I'm Italian. Word goes a lot with me.
Good.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, I'll talk to you later, Rocky. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
A Louisiana man is driving to Washington with a FEMA trailer in tow.
I'm thanking him for the FEMA trailer, thanking him for having a roof over our head, air conditioning, cookery and that, but let him know that the job, like many, many Americans are saying, is not nearly complete.
Right now, the president is saying he's not going to meet with you. He's going to have you meet with somebody else instead.
Well, you know what? I think the president will meet with me. I'm optimistic.
If I ask for any comments from the peanut gallery, I'll call on Herman. Never mind.
Texas County Commissioner looking.
I feel right now the Gulf Coast is so far away from his mind.
I'd like to go back to Iraq. You have continually cited the election.
The emergency brake is locking up. It doesn't affect you when you're going in reverse, but when you're trying to pull, it locks around and it doesn't allow for you to.
And I got no power to that, so those are electric brakes. If they let loose, then I know what the problem is. Okay, I know what we can do.
Does the federal government need to put its hands on what's going on? Because New Orleans is not moving.
I think the best way to do this is for the federal government's Representative Don Powell to continue to work with Mayor Nagin and Governor Blanco to get the money into the hands of the people. The money's been appropriated, the formula's in place, and now it's time to move forward.
Storm clouds came and the levee broke. We got inundated and wet. FEMA said they'd help us out, but we ain't seen much yet, 'cause we had Hurricane Katrina. Nobody was meaner. Hurricane Katrina, she nearly did us in.
I'm Will Thomas. Nice to meet you from Fox 5 here in Washington.
Fox.
Yeah,
Okay, great
to
to
meet
see
you.
you.
I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you.
The
Thank
people's
you.
story. Very nice.
That's it. That's it.
Good luck. Good luck. God bless. Good luck. Do you think you need luck? Are you going to meet with the president?
You know what I need? I need an angel that I know sitting on that top of that roof right now.
I'm nervous and I'm excited.
And
I'm
she-
probably exhausted, and
she got a sign.
And I just got a sign from Rocky and my sister Sherry.
Hi, good morning. This is Kristen calling from Channel 9, and I was just calling to see if you and Rocky were together towing the FEMA trailer to D.C. and what your location might be if we could come out and meet you guys.
395 over the bridge to Independence, hook a right. Go down to Maryland, 45 to the left, go to 3rd, find a parking spot.
Hit 'em up,
I'm calling to find out if Rocky would be available.
We're trying to see if you guys are with Rocky right now, where you guys are right now. We want him to come down and maybe do a live shot this morning.
I did want to see if he would be available to come to our studio for 1 p.m. I am calling about the caravan. I would like to do an interview in D.C.
I was wondering if Rocky might be available for a short phone interview with me today.
Well, I was calling to see if Rocky had any events planned today.
I produce at the news radio station in Seattle.
Sarah Vaughn at CNN. We are doing him live at 10:30 this morning. This is Nancy Yamada with Channel 9. I was calling to find out if you had heard anything from the White House.
On my way, can this be done? They tell me I can't do it, they say it can't be done. I'm gonna try my heart out as I try to make this run. Who am I? Can I make them see? The task is huge and I'm just me. Who am
I saw you on TV and you sound so confident that the president will come. What makes you so confident?
You know what? I'm optimistic. I'm not a pessimistic. And you know what? I'm glad everybody keeps saying he's not going to show up, he's not going to show up, he's not going to show up.
The president is not going to show up. That's for sure. Although I will come later tonight to see whether I was right or not, and I sure would love to be surprised.
You know what? I'm Italian now. We take people for a handshake and a word. I want you to put the best effort you can to get President Bush in. I always say, if he can talk to Chu Feng Hunk from China, why can't he talk from Rockey Vacccarella from New Orleans? And we don't want them to forget. You know, it's easy to forget. I think that's where Forrest Gump was. So if Forrest Gump can meet the president, Rockey Vacccarella should be able to meet.
Can you tell me a little bit why you're here today?
I'm here today to have dinner with President Bush. Even if we have 15 to 30 minutes and serve him a dinner, hey, that's good enough for us. We welcome anybody else who want to come with him, but we want President Bush. That's our mission.
Tell me why.
Because he's the president. He's the chief commander. He's the man.
I'm taking care of my mushrooms. I got some shrimp crab, artichoke and spinach dip.
Very good. Good. And you're not even from Maryland, are you?
News at 9.
Rockey Vacccarella is still hearing no from the White House on his sit-down dinner invitation, but the president's top Gulf Coast recovery czar may take his place.
How about some shrimp and some redfish and some good food like that?
Let's go break the bread.
Come on, man, let's break the bread. That's right. Let's break bread together.
Has
That's
he got
the
it
good
ready,
old
or
thing.
is he not?
I think he's ready. Jason, are you ready?
Jason, are you
over there?
ready?
We got Chairman Donald Paul here with us,
We're
man.
gonna do some sweet corn scallops. We're gonna do some crab stuffed mushrooms, and we're gonna do a shrimp satay and peanut sauce.
Man, I don't know about you. I've had a long day, have you?
I had a long day. I had a long week. I had a
I've had a
long
long week.
year.
I know.
I had a long ever
I'm
since
surprised
I was.
you don't have more gray hair.
I got it.
You've been
in
dyeing
there.
that hair, huh?
Nah, I threw a little gel in it for you.
Rocky, look at this.
There you are, sir.
Thank
There
you.
you go, sir.
Thank you.
There you
How
are,
about
Rocky.
some
Whoa.
napkins, my man?
I'll
And
get
what
some for you.
do we have here, Jason? Explain
You have
to
seared
us.
scallops in a cream corn sauce. There you are, sir.
Thank
Okay.
You have some satay shrimp in a peanut sauce.
Okay.
And you have crab stuffed mushrooms.
Crab stuffed mushroom. I'll take the mushroom. Which one? I'll trade you, Rocky.
You want to
I'll
trade
trade
here?
you the scallops for those mushrooms.
You got it.
All right.
All right.
Before my
Put that scallop there.
This is scallops. Yeah, I'm gonna give
All
you my
right.
scallops.
And then this is the mushroom right here.
That's a mushroom right there.
And I'm gonna give you this
Mushroom.
mushroom. Grab it with your fork right there so we don't lose it.
All
And
right.
we made a good trade.
No, no.
Oh,
Rocky,
you
don't
caught
try.
me.
Don't try to get that.
Man,
to me,
I was
man.
trying to steal
Don't,
one on
Rocky,
you, huh?
Don't. I'll catch you, man.
Take it. There you
want
go.
It? Do you want it?
No, I want you to have it.
Do you want it?
No way. No way.
I don't want to hurt you if you
No
don't want it.
way. I listen. This is our culture. I could eat this all the time.
Today I'm here watching things unfold, and I've heard about Rocky. First seen some pictures on TV, and I'm really impressed because, you know, last year I was down there. I was in Biloxi, I was in New Orleans. I covered all those things, and I knew what he was talking about and what he is talking about, and I can feel his passion.
Rocky, here you go. I think I can get you in to see the president in the morning, but stay tuned. You got to be nimble on your feet because he's a busy man.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to be the most positive guy.
Well, you got to be ready to go too, because I don't know what time I can get you in.
Listen, if it's 2:30 this morning, I'll be there.
So, we have your contact information.
I'll give it to her right now.
Okay, well, she'll call you and tell you what time to be there.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
We have a major development on the Rockey Vacccarella story. The St. Bernard Parish guy who has gone to the White House. Rockey will get his meeting tomorrow with President Bush, we understand.
How amazing is that? I think that's just amazing that, you've come from New Orleans, drove all the way up here. And
Hurricane Katrina survivor Rockey Vacccarella lands an Oval Office meeting with President Bush.
Absolutely, I did think it was possible because of, I mean, all the time, took the high road. Rockey took the high road.
Rockey, how was your reaction when you heard that the Secret Service will be picking you up in the morning?
Lucy, I was very honored in a way and happy that President Bush accepted our offer.
This is the kind of story we a lot of times we don't do enough of. We don't do enough of this story all the time. We're always doing the murders and the this
protest
and the crime.
And all of that crazy stuff.
And we always get sick of it. We're always saying, well, is there something we can do out here that's positive?
Right.
Every now and then a guy like you comes around with a different angle, tows this thing all the way up from New Orleans and makes things happen. So, thank you.
What are you going to do? It's up to you.
What you mean?
I'm following you. I'm going to be lean and mean. Ronnie, don't bulldog your way in. You're not getting in with that. There's no way. It ain't gonna happen. They're not gonna let the boom and everything.
I told you that.
They're not.
I told you.
Ronnie's gonna be in the press pool with the boom.
Just take a
I'm following you with the camera.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
And we'll go from there. You trusted me before, now I'm trusting you.
I'm gonna do my best. You don't have to keep preaching.
All right, I'm not. I can't believe we've come this far. And I'm gonna be sitting there in the press pool.
What's gonna happen?
And the guy, when he was talking to me, he was like, man, we got you front and center. He thinks that's turning me on. I'm like, that's a bummer. Let's go. Hey man, how y'all doing?
Go, Rockey!
Yo! I need Milo and I need him ASAP or we're leaving him.
So Rockey, what do you hope to accomplish this morning?
I'm hoping to accomplish to get the message across to the president and not to forget us on the Gulf Coast.
Are you surprised that you're actually getting to meet with him?
No. He's a people's president, and I had confidence coming 1,000 miles that the president would meet with us. I'm excited. I got butterflies a little bit, but you know what? I'm a man just like he is, and I'm just a person bringing a big message for the people of the Gulf Coast.
Stick that in the back. Who's got my sound kit?
I got it.
All right, let's go. All right, say a prayer first.
All right, Pennsylvania out.
Sit
in here. Pennsylvania. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, guys.
Hey, this is what we've been working for. We're working real hard for this.
You gotta make this happen, Rocky.
You want to call the man and try to pull it off?
No, you're
the man.
You're the man, and in fact,
you just stay with me.
I'm staying. Try to get me in there on the get-go.
They like following us like the paparazzi there. So after I meet with the president and come out of the White House, CNN's gonna be there, the local news, everybody you can actually believe. CBS, the whole 9 yards.
We're going to Pennsylvania Avenue.
Hey,
I'm telling you now, if Milo gets lost now, he's out of here.
Hey,
we're throwing him out the car.
I've been lost twice.
No, bullshit.
That's great.
Yeah, what's your name?
Matt.
Hi, Matt.
They told me impossible on the tee shot at Augusta. No way the president's going to meet this guy. I mean, come on.
Man, we're going to the White House. We're going the right way. We're going to meet the president.
Going to Westgate White House.
He's going to see the president.
The White House.
Westgate.
Hey, my man, how do we get to
the Westgate? Westgate?
Westgate of the White
We're
House.
going to meet the president. So if we turn up here left...
Make a U-turn. Come on. Swing a U-turn.
Are you guys nervous at all?
Man, you're wrong.
Oh, shit!
Milo, what are you doing?
Beverly Hillbillies come to Washington. Yeah, we'll get out here.
All right, get my tape.
I'm going to park where I parked yesterday.
We'll be at the Westgate because we have an appointment to meet with the president.
Are we at the right gate? They said the
I will, I'll
Westgate.
call you.
Someone check you in?
Yeah.
Southwest Gate. Guys, make this right.
Go, just go.
I don't know. We're trying to meet with the president. My name's Rockey Vacccarella. We have an appointment with him. You look like Condoleezza Rice. Are you related to him?
No, but what are you going to tell the president? What do you want him to know?
I'm going to speak for the people on the Gulf Coast. I'm doing good this morning. How about yourself? You doing good? We're going to meet with the president of the United States right now. This is the highest you can go, man. He's a great man to meet with us. I'm excited about it. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long, long time, and here we are. Thank you, sir. How you doing, sir? Good. Wait a minute.
I'll check in with Kelly right here.
Hey,
Take care.
Kelly, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Rockey Vacccarella, good to meet you.
Yeah, happy to meet you.
I thought you guys were going to have you in a separate area because we're going to bring you over with the press. So
Well,
I think we're in the
they're not the press. We're making a documentary. I like to try to get them as close as possible.
Yeah,
Because we want this to be positive and not negative. There's been enough mud slinging at the president already. And that's what we're trying to avoid.
We're going to have them over there. When the president comes out, does a statement with you and all that stuff, they're going to be there for it. But that's how that's how they decided to set it up this morning. So we're going to have them there.
So I can't have him in that video and want to talk with him?
No, we're only going to have them in there when you come out with the president and talk with the press.
But they're coming up to go through the Palm Way, right? Well, that's the only way to get out back. We're not going to go through the West Way. So we're all up here at the stakeout. No reason for us to take our gear all the way back.
The president doesn't like to have things like that in his meetings. He wanted to be closed.
Well,
so
I
understand what you're doing too, so I know that's frustrating.
Well, but, you know.
I emailed all of ABC this morning. I said, Bush meets Rocky. How many people emailed back said, Balboa?
Do you know where they're taking us?
Outside, Rose Garden.
And what's going to happen over there? Is that where the president's going to come out with Rocky?
Correct.
Vaccine?
I don't know. Well, they're coming out right after the meeting, and the meeting doesn't start till 55.
Okay, so about how long you think the meeting's going to go?
I mean, that's all. I mean, 15, 20, half hour. I mean, depends on what they're talking on.
So they don't even start till 55?
Scheduled. Yeah,
okay,
we just always plan on him being early.
Perfect.
And do you think they're going to take questions?
No.
So he'll come out with Rocky.
Yeah.
Will they both make statements?
I don't know that.
Okay.
See the dog up there? Where? Yeah.
Taking a sun bath.
Are you kidding? Hey, Joe. Can I shoot? Well, from here.
That's the actual residence.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, like if you look to your right, you see the old executive White House, which is right here. That's what that is.
Can I take a peek?
Okay.
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 You want me to leave the camera?
As long as it's not fit, yeah, you're good.
So that's where
Yeah.
They're not coming down together.
All that
stuff.
They're like
the whole point. They're at like 12, 25.
What's that?
Well, they're coming out together.
Yeah.
Because FEMA rules wouldn't let him unhook it and take it up there, but he's saying he took a replica FEMA trailer to the president, and if the president steps
And Susan,
inside,
let me just jump in here because
here's
here's President Bush and Rockey Vacccarella.
I just had coffee with Rockey Vacccarella, St. Bernard's Parish, Louisiana. He decided to come up to Washington, D.C. and make it clear to me and others here in the government that there's people down there still hurting. Rock's a plain-spoken guy. He's the kind of fellow I feel comfortable talking to. I told him that I understand that there's people down there that still need help. And I told him the federal government will work with the state and local authorities to get the help to him as quickly as possible.
That's right. But now I wanted to remind the president that the job's not done, and he knows that. And I just don't want the government and President Bush to forget about us.
Well, he got some attention, all right. A private meeting with the president.
And I just wish the president could have another term in Washington.
Wait a minute.
You know, I wish he had another 4 years.
Join me live from the White House, and who would have ever thought that sentence would be said on national television, and yet it is. Rockey, good morning.
Well, good morning to you.
Tell me about this meeting. How was it?
It was a fantastic meeting. It goes to show you that the little guy can get to the big guy when we need to.
What will you tell people back at home about what happened today?
I'm going to tell people that, you know what, when you have a dream and a hope, get up and go do it.
Sunlight breaks the morning sky. It's just another day. The road goes on forever, nothing standing in my way. Eyes are clear and the light is bright. Vision takes me home, leads me to a special place where I'll never be alone.
It just came out. I just said, man, I wish you could have 4 more years. And then when I said, oh, what I said now, they're gonna kill me on it.
From east to west, someplace I've never been. If you look into your heart, this old highway opens doors to a life that's filled with dreams and hopes you never felt before. I wonder what you look like now. I've been away for a while. There's the park where I played ball. Used to make me smile. Can't believe it's been so long. Feels like yesterday. The more I work, the more I know. Time just seems to slip away.
This Marine came and got me. I was sitting on the couch. He came and he put his arms up like this. I stood up. I didn't know if I should salute him or not, so I just, hey, let's go, you know. And he turned around and looked, and I looked at him, and I went, Mr. President, and I walked up to him. I said, Rockey Vacccarella, how you doing? So Mr. President went and sat down there. He says, come on, Rock, come sit where all the big chiefs sit. President Bush sat back and said, old George W. Bush meeting with Rockey Vacccarella from Miro, Louisiana. How you like that? She come out and I went, Condoleezza Rice? And I shook her hand, and her and I, you know, she's got this firm grip. He looked me in my eye and he said, Rockey, he says, I'm gonna take care of this. We will rebuild the Gulf Coast. I was sitting next to the president. He told me he wrote out the largest check of disaster in American history on American soil. Showed me the book. And he told me, he says, well, off the record, he told me a few things. And I'm gonna have to keep it off the record. And when I look back, and what amazes me the most is, we had this many people. We had a handful of people that made this happen.
Takes me home again. North, south, and east to west, someplace I've never been. And if you look into your heart, this old highway opens doors to a life that's filled with dreams.